During the Euros, every day is a new day. The night before, you kind of organize yourself. You know, if you have to fly, you know, more or less when you have to do work. Anyway, those things. The second thing that happens in the Euros is that when you go to a new place, like today, I've landed in Dusseldorf. I'm on my way to the hotel, and then later on to see Spain, Albania, is that you have to find out where the hotel is. So you need a taxi. What is the closest restaurant? Will I have time for a siesta? Where do I fit in the work? It's like you create a new world for yourself for a day. In this case, after the game tonight, I'll be heading to the Costa Brava. Anyway, let me just look at my calendar if I need a taxi. Oh, I've got an hotel in the airport. That's great, because I'm preparing a big article for the BBC on Nico Williams, so I'll keep a close eye on him and just enjoy Spain, Albania. While I get to the airport, I read a really interesting article from David Moyes, who I met the other day, in which he was pointing out things that he'd seen in the Euros that, from a technical point of view, had kind of surprised him. Starting with the fact that every goal has been scored almost, I think it's 61 goals so far, almost by different players, each one of them. 58 players or something like that has scored all those many goals. And he pointed out the fact that actually the way that teams attack now, they do it with 5 players and they get the fullbacks inside the box. If the attack comes from the right-hand side, the left winger gets inside and midfielders get into the box. So that was interesting. Also the fact that now 11 players defend, even if, as he points out, there are a lot of number 10s playing. Germany have got 3 number 10s. People were saying, oh, it's a dying breed. There are no more number 10s because they're not played anywhere. No, they do exist. Those are the players that like to be on the difficult part of the pitch, on the edge of the box, with opportunity to pass or score or create something. And you've got them on the right-hand side, you've got them as false 9, you've got it on the left-hand side, and you've got it in the middle as well. Florian Wirtz and Musiala, Havertz, the 3 of them are playing up front for Germany. And the 3 of them defend. So that's absolutely crucial these days. Nobody can be Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo anymore. Oh, Cristiano is with Portugal. Perhaps the exception to the rule. He's talking about the importance of early goals. And that's why teams attack from the beginning. I think they always did that in recent years. Alto, not that one, Alto. Stats show that it's very difficult to lose a game if you score first. So that's something that teams have gone really strong on in the first few minutes. To even the point he makes of the likes of Austria and many others as well, preparing the kickoff almost like a set piece. There's an organization that you hadn't seen before. And I'll add to all of that the fact that there are more goals from outside the box than ever. And it doesn't mean that there are more shots from outside the box. It's just that they are more accurate. And the ball apparently allows those shots not to lose speed on the way to goal, and they tend to be a little bit difficult for goalkeepers. We can make life very difficult for goalkeepers. But yeah, everybody says that the ball is a little bit lighter and allows those long shots to actually stay in one trajectory instead of just going all over the place. That's why, even though there's been same shots as in the last Euros, actually more goals scored. It's a very, very offensive and very interesting Euros. But I told you about that before, didn't I? First day, in fact.
Later that same evening.
Siesta hat, yogurt hat. Although I think I'm going to eat some street food as soon as I get to the stadium. And I've been told there is a shuttle that's going to take us to the stadium, which is only 10 minutes from here, so I'm waiting for it.
Hoy para mí es un día especial, hoy saldré por la noche.
20 minutes later.
Podré vivir lo que el mundo nos da cuando el sol ya se esconde.
More moments later.
Podré cantar una dulce canción a la luz de la luna.
5 minutes later.
Just that I was waiting in the wrong place. My fault, completely. Yes, it's in the ground down. So let's get the shuttle.
La 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 la.
To the arena?
Yeah.
Every step along the way, whenever you are in a different place, is a new adventure. As I'm getting there, let me tell you about Albania, because it's a fascinating story of a club that had been in 2 international competitions now, and with Silvino in charge, basically they started searching for people with parents or grandparents born in Albania. So out of the 26 players, only 7 are born in Albania themselves, and the rest, there are all kinds. All languages are being spoken. Ivan Bayu, for instance, the right back, an international for Albania, had never been to Albania. He started getting messages on his Twitter account, he explained in the place, in Albanian, saying, you know, good luck and it's great that you're Albanian and all that. He didn't know what they were talking about. He thought, something wrong here. This was about 2017, so before Silvino, of course. And Panucci, who also was in charge of the side. Federation approached him, interviewed him, said if you can find your papers, because Bayou's Albanian name is 60 Bayous in Albania. If you can find the papers, you can become an international with us. So he and his dad started looking for documentation and found that his grandfather had actually come into Catalonia. He was born not far from where I've got my apartment in the Costa Brava. And yeah, he said, yeah, let's go for it. Because even though he was developed in La Masia, he never reached the level that will take him to the national side of Spain. So there he is. He's learning a few words in Albanian. He's been going regularly, and of course he's taking part. He's in the squad to face Spain. Silvino thought it was all a great idea. Moved to, you must remember him from Arsenal and Barcelona. Moved to Albania, and that's where he's been living. Paolo Zavaleta, he lives in Barcelona, but every 10 days goes to Albania, and that's how they managed to get what they managed to get to. Not only qualify from a very difficult group in the qualifiers, but with options, if they get something out tonight, of making it to the next round, which would be unbelievable. The passion in the stands will be the Albanian passion. There's Albanians all over Europe and lots of them in Germany, so I'm looking forward to see the kind of noise that they make. Great story.
Caminaré abrazado a mi amor por las calles sin rumbo. Descubriré que el amor es mejor cuando todo está oscuro. Y sin hablar nuestros pasos irán a buscar otra puerta que se abrirá como mi corazón cuando ella se acerca.
The media entrance is by the Albanian entrance, clearly. That's the style. That's my place. Hello. All right. Thanks for seeing.
¿Qué pasará? ¿Qué misterio habrá? Puede ser mi gran noche. Y al despertar ya mi vida sabrá algo que no conoce.
Can I pay by card or not?
Only cash.
One of the sausages. Yeah.
You excuse me, I'm going to have dinner, drink, in this magnificent scenario.
A few minutes later.
Right, dinner had. The team is out, and Laporte is the only player that remains in the team, because of course he didn't play the first game. They did a kind of pre-season with him, so he's now fit and needs minutes, and the rest will be, you know, Spain B, they said, but Silvino said that the Spain B could actually challenge for the title, and they wouldn't be too far away. Anyway, have you seen on Twitter, we put it out there, the trailer we did of Coffee with Guillem? Looks amazing. Have a look.
Spain are going to win the Euros.
Okay.
And
That
the
stays
final.
recorded, that will be used. ¡Gol de España! Yes! So there was a competition going on.
You know where we're going?
I think I know where we're going. I'm going to follow the signs. Broadcast and Media Tribune, you can't go wrong.
Okay. When was the last time we met?
I'm going to go 2010. You and I were looking a lot younger, not so much grey.
Well, I don't talk about it yourself. I was like this, more or less. Where?
Where? Well, this is the craziest thing. At Battersea Power Station, which is on the River Thames in West London.
Derelict, basically.
Derelict, yeah.
Derelict.
I mean, it looked like apocalyptic, right?
Yeah.
Well, we were there for the launch of a brand new Cristiano Ronaldo Nike boot.
Yeah.
And it was really, I mean, it's spectacular.
It was amazing. Cristiano was late.
Yeah, of course.
And
And,
then
you were the host.
I was the host.
And so you had to keep everybody entertained while Cristiano was doing
Correct. I remember that bit. And then I was told, you didn't know this, but I was told, Cristiano just arrived. Great. It's not an hour. What do you mean the whole thing was planned for an hour? Now you've got 20 minutes.
That's right, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was meant to be this whole long talk and you had to like condense
4
60 minutes
questions.
into 20 minutes.
So good to see you.
Yes.
What do you think of Spain today?
Well, I mean, the form book says Spain should win. Maybe they send out the B team and maybe Albania pull off the shock of the Euros.
Don't think so.
La 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 la.
And there you are, that feeling, first feeling of entering a stadium. That's full. Can't wait.
Será, será esta noche ideal que ya nunca se olvida. Podré reír y soñar y bailar disfrutando la vida. Olvidaré la tristeza y el mal y las penas del mundo. Y escucharé los violines cantar en la noche sin rumbo.
First half, Spain were superior. Second half, the team is struggling physically and dropped deeper, allow the initiative to Albania, and they haven't taken advantage of it. Basically, 1-0. It means that Spain have not conceded a goal in these Euros, but need to score more. That will be the only thing to say about a game that had a magnificent touch of Lamine Yamal turning around and with a control that left the defender behind, and that's it. It's 1-0. Albania will be out of the Euros. The fans have been a mixture of very excitable, very noisy, very passionate, and they've been throwing, as I've just seen now, plastic glasses to the pitch. No point, no need for it. But yeah, they've given absolutely everything, so the fans will be proud. Spain with the B side, if you like. Only Laporte from the game against Italy. He only played 45 minutes. I don't think it's an injury. It was planned to do that. Goes into the next round with some of the players having rested 10 days. I just heard that Italy scored in the last few seconds of the game, which means that Italy finished second of the group. And Croatia with 2 points. This could be the end of a magnificent generation that has given us, and the Croats especially, a lot of happiness. I'm not sure Luka Modric will retire. On that, by the way, have a look at my story for the BBC on what made him the idol that he is. And I think the way that the group is finishing will be Portugal-Italy the next round. That will be the game, the big game of the last 16. Rafael, a legend, a legend.